Hello folks, my name is Rojo and welcome back to Legend of Grimrock. When we last left off we made some characters and got a little taste of the intro there. So we are 4 prisoners who have been accused of terrible things, and our pardon, or potential pardon, is to survive the trials of Mount Grimrock here, which nobody's ever successfully done before, so I'm sure everything will be fine. Now, a couple administrative notes before we get started here. One, I just wanted to mention this game was made by a company called Almost Human and was released, I believe, in 2012 for the PC. It's available on several other platforms, but if you see this video, and you like what you're seeing, I'll put a link in the description, as I do with all my videos, to somewhere that you can pick up the game for yourself. So there is that, and also I am not going to call it cheating per se, but what I've done is I've looked up how many secrets are on each level, because there are many secrets in this game. I haven't looked up where they are specifically, but I'm going to try to keep track of all the secrets that we find, just so I can get a kind of what am I trying to say? An idea, I guess, of how we're doing secrets-wise. And if we miss some stuff, maybe we'll go back and look for some things in certain videos or something like that. We'll see how it goes. But for now, welcome to Mount Grimrock, baby. We've got our Thickest Thieves here, and I decided this party order is fine. We could move these guys around, but there's no need. As you can see, we start with nothing, and we're a little bit hungry, but not too hungry, so that's good. And also, actually, if we come over here, you can actually see that we can get a much better idea of what all these skills do now that we're actually in the game, which is a little bit of an annoyance at character creation, but so be it. And then we have our stats and everything in our inventory. So, first things first, since I do remember some things about this game. Secret number 1, baby. Oh yeah. We'll take these. And I'll go ahead and just mark that down on my little text document over here. That's one out of 3. So, yeah, we got these lurker boots. Plus 5 evasion. We'll give them to our evasion tank. It sounds like a good idea. Now, we could explore all these nooks and crannies here, but I don't think there's anything else really in here in this particular area. But I do like to explore the map, nonetheless, just to kind of fill it out. Speaking of, there's our map. Very nice. Alright. Choose your fate. Perish in this cell or pick up the torch. Aha. Very well. We'll give that to her because this is actually a weapon. It's got a little bit of attack power on it. Not much, but it's better than the nothing we got right now with her anyway. Okay. And we're going to take probably all the torches we can get at the moment, because if you had a mage in your party, eventually you would learn to cast a light spell. However, we have no such mage. And that means we're going to have to rely on torches here, which is actually, I don't mind so much. I don't love it because it kind of puts us on a little bit of a timer. But at the same time, I prefer the warm orange glow of the torch to the soft blue of the light spell. Okay, now we have a cudgel, so I guess we'll give that to her for now. There's not... Yeah, accuracy -5 is... Maybe it's actually not so good. Maybe we'll just hang on to that. I think the torch might actually be better. And he fights with his fists, so we don't want to mess that up, because his attack bonus is only going to apply when he's using fist weapons. And in fact, actually, what we can do... We'll use this cudgel to weigh this pressure plate down so that we can proceed, and we'll take the rock instead. I think it's a little bit more valuable to us right now. Let's see, what do we got going on here? I want to keep an eye out for any buttons or anything on the wall, because we got, by the way, just got a key there, because that's where the secrets are, man. We gotta have them. Taking all these torches. We'll take this rock too. Okay. Don't see anything here, though. Let's go ahead and move on. That's one way to try to unlock the door. I expect nothing less of Broussard to try to unlock the door by chucking the key at it. Although I guess Chook would probably be a little bit more appropriate. Now, there is an achievement to actually complete the first level in 4 minutes. Maybe I'll do a bonus video of that if I manage to do it, but I'm not going to worry about it for this. This is going to be a little bit more casual to play through, even though we're playing on hard with a very... perhaps non-traditional party. Now then, of course, we can handle a little bit of loose rock action here. I don't believe this counts as a secret because they told us where it was. The secret text will pop up whenever we find something, I'm sure. Alright. Give me that. Gonna need all these torches. There's actually a good reason to take some torches, which we'll find out why in a later video. Our first enemy. We must destroy it. Pwah! Oh, that actually hurts quite a bit. Chucking a rock at his head, although this guy, I don't know. He might have our number here. He seems to be a very hungry, very fast snail. Although I will say that well, the dance doesn't work quite as well as it does in some other RPGs. At least not the back and forth dance. But oh, there we go. Yeah, we got some tasty snail bits. I guess actually I'll have you do that. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Was this? Did we read this? We did, right? This is the loose rock? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Just making sure. Alright, so there's nothing there. The nice thing is, oh yes, beautiful. We pick up these rocks automatically. It's a wonderful thing. We will give her these pants, actually. And we'll give her this knife as well. And then I guess, I don't know, one of these guys, I guess we'll give it to you for now. You can hold that. And you can take these leather boots. Every little bit helps. So she's got some pretty okay protection now. Take this torch too. We can always drop torches later if we need them, but I figure it's better just to grab them now because it sort of serves as a marker, you know, for where we've been to some extent, and also, you know, we can just make like a stash somewhere if we have to of torches or something. Oh, nice! We got a throwing knife, and then yeah, we can just go pick up the items later if we need them. Because I don't think there are any like points of no return in this game. I could be wrong. But, yeah, as far as I know... Actually, you know, I'm going to give him the knife, just so he can actually do something. Alright. There we go. So now we can do the dance, as long as this other snail doesn't come in here. As far as the difficulty goes, I don't know how much it really matters as far as the actual enemy damage and hit points go. I think it might just make them smarter a little bit. So they might box us in a little bit better, or they might attack a little bit more intelligently and move a little bit more intelligently, that kind of thing. You know, I'm really not sure. I've never actually played this game on hard before, except for just like my little test run. So yeah, I guess we'll learn something, or I'll learn something anyway. By the way, these are literally snail bits, which is pretty gross, but I don't know. I guess, you know, if you're hungry, man, you'll eat whatever. Because we're gonna be down here for a while, I'm afraid. All right, we're looking for a key for that. Got a couple different ways we can go here. We've only found one secret so far, too. Baked maggot. Oh yeah, delicious. Sign me up. Now everybody has boots in the front, so we'll just start passing this stuff along. Loincloth. Plus 1 attack power, minus 1 willpower. It's not great, but we'll give it to him, I guess, for now. Anything on these walls? Does not appear to be the case. By the way, we can also strafe back and forth, which will come in handy eventually. Alrighty, so. We still need a key. Didn't find anything in that direction. I know there's that door. Well, let's, before we go in there, yeah, just look around and see what else we can find. Guess I didn't really look at the walls. Gotta look at the walls, always. Alright. Moving right along. Let's see, what does this say? To close the pit, something needs to fly. What if we flew? Aw, sadness. Unfortunately, yeah. You do get damage when you fall down pits. However, you don't get any injuries. There are no body injuries in this game, which is actually kind of nice. You can't fly, what can? Well, I've got one idea. Chuck this rock over there. That's pretty good. We'll take this key. However, I think we will stick with our rock. We'll just put this torch here instead. Because apparently these pressure plates, very easy to weigh down. Probably get a piece of paper like in Grimrock 2 and weigh them down as well. Alright. Moving right along. What do we got in here? We've got a statue. Heal my sight. Well, I'm guessing that they don't want us to put rocks in there. That's not going to work, huh? Too bad. Alright, which way do we want to go? Let's try going this way, I guess. Let's not go this way yet. This will be fun, though. Maybe, or it could also be death. Depending on how things shake out. We could have a little bit of fun there, though, so... I'll save that for just a little bit later. We are going to fight some fairly challenging enemies right now, though. Here you go. Have that. Here you go. Have that, too, though. And then this guy's going to get in the way. Now, we can cheese this a little bit if we choose to, but I don't think we need to worry about cheese just yet. Still have some options here. There we go. These aren't even the worst kind of these guys yet, either. We're not really holding it down as much as I thought we would be with this fist-fighting action, although we do hit pretty quickly, I guess. He doesn't have a ton of strength, either, so I guess that does matter. There we go. Yeah, you can see the strafing coming in extremely handy here, so we'll take that. But yeah, I gave him fist fighter though, right? Like for sure. Yeah, he's got fist fighter. All right, fair enough. Let's go get this other one now. There are two, right? Oh, Jesus, that scared me a little bit. And yeah, Grimrock 2. We all know that spiders and mimics are fucking bullshit, but the spiders exist in this game too. Mimics, I don't recall. I'm not sure if we'll see any mimics, but yeah, those were trying times, to be sure. Okay, we got one more guy in here, so let's. Oh, we got two more guys in here actually. You can notice that our evasion tank is not getting hit very often, as one would expect from an evasion tank. But our other lady's getting hit fairly frequently, although, you know, as we get better armor, she'll be able to soak that a little bit more effectively, and our life will be just that much easier. Getting some nice crits too. Like, I mean, that's the nice thing about Minotaurs. I mean, they do have a naturally very, very high attack, so generally speaking, you should be doing a fair amount of damage when you hit. Alrighty. There we go, good stuff. Alright, I mean, the game is pretty generous with food early on. That will change, I promise you. Got some tar bead. Now, this is actually an alchemical ingredient, but unfortunately, we don't have the proper tools to make use of the thing, so there's not much we can do with it right this second. However, aha. A blue gem, what could that be for? And also a very conspicuous switch. Secret number 2, baby. And a dagger, which is actually pretty good at this point in the game. 7 attack power plus 5 accuracy. Yeah, it's just really, really good. We're starting to get really hungry, though, already. Yeah, minor note, I want to say the more energy you expend, the hungrier you get, maybe. But one thing I've read that is true is, so our XP, the way this works is, if you actually deal damage to a monster, even if you hit it and it does 0 damage, you get full XP. But if you don't, then you only get half XP, which is why you can see some difference here in our characters. So that's something something to keep in mind if you really want to optimize your XP. We're not going to worry about that because that is... 1, probably not necessary, and 2, just kind of tedious. So, yeah, we're not gonna sweat that. But we got some more stuff here. We got some cave nettle. Maybe we'll put this like over here for now. With the knife here. And by the way, yeah, there's no concept of dual wielding in this game, other than it gives you a choice of which weapon to attack with. But it doesn't give you any extra damage or let you swing faster or anything like that in this game. So there's no point in worrying about that. Now, where are we going here? I feel as though we need to go this way. Oh, okay, right, no, so that guy's there. Right, so now we go to the fun place. Which is down here. Now, this is not the most efficient way to do this, but what we can do is we can do this, right? Oh, there's the snail. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, come on over. Boop. Bye-bye. And then we follow him down. and smoosh him! Oh, yes! But it does a shitload of damage to us, too, so we're only going to do that once just for the fun of it, because otherwise we will probably die. Horrible deaths. I mean, we can certainly rest and everything, but we probably wanted to come down here anyway to kill this snail for the XP and potential food, and it looks like there's actually an item here, too. Yeah, there's a hat, so that was worth coming down for. Although it looks like there's perhaps an easier way to get down here. I don't know. Oh, there's a rock. That seems important. All right, so yeah, we'll take all this stuff for sure. Okay. Yep. All right. I think that's it down here. Portal our way back up, and this time, let's just fight stuff the regular way rather than trying to smush it. I think it's a little bit safer. Don't see anything there, and I don't see anything here either, and nothing there. Okay. All right. Oh. All right. So yeah, the one thing with the torches is they eventually will sort of sputter out. So we have kind of a little bit dimmer light right now. Got a loincloth. I guess we may as well give that to you. And we got a scroll of fire burst, which is literally useless for us because we have no mages. But I take it back, actually. Maybe it's not literally useless because I bet it can weigh down a pressure plate. Basically. Got a tattered cloak here. A little bit more evasion. Sounds pretty good to me. However, I think that's about it. We can actually look around, too, like this, which is not a feature we will probably use very often. But maybe to check some stuff out once in a while, it might be fun to do. Okay, so now we kind of have to deal with this guy, I think. Because there's really nowhere else for us to go. I think there's actually a couple guys in here. Backstab! And apparently he's the lightest snail of all time because he does not weigh down the pressure plate. Glad we got over there to get that knife back. Because that's a little bit of extra damage. Are there 3 of them in here? God damn, dude. So far, Chook is really... he's holding it down, man. I think he's maybe our star damage dealer at the moment, at least. Now, there is a caveat to the handy feature of being able to pick up... oh, he is weighing it down. Okay. Yeah, there's a caveat to automatically picking up rocks, and that is if you throw them or whatever, and they end up on a pressure plate or something, you will not pick them up. So you got to remember to do it by hand here. Here's another blue gem, whatever that could be used for. Now, there is a problem, though. We are now stuck. However, there are a couple of different ways we can do this, I think. We can do that. But we could also do this. Doesn't really matter. Either way we can get out. So we do that. And, actually, well, there we go. Now we can pick our rock back up. Easily done. Actually, though, I think I'm going to take this torch. Alright, so we have all of the eyes here. So to speak. Where is the... there he is. Okay. What's up, my friend? Let me just take care of that for you. Oh, okay. Right. And this is where the game says, you know what, though? We are not actually friends, and I'm a bit of an asshole sometimes, so prepare for some bullshit traps. Because that is going to happen. This ain't nothing. It gets much worse than this. Very early on, even. So, prepare for death at some point, because I can almost guarantee it'll happen at least once during the playthrough here. What I wouldn't do for a little bit of backstab, though. Just a little bit of backstab. There we go. This guy's really tough. However, he has something that we desperately desire here. And that is... well, 2 things, actually. One, this shield. A little bit strange to think of a fist fighter using a shield, but as a Minotaur, I can kind of see it. So this shield is going to give him +5 evasion. Pretty good. There's no restriction on who can use shields, so that is nice. But most importantly, check this shit out. This spear, Legionary Spear, it's a reach weapon, which means that he can now attack from the back row without the assassination talent. However, the reason we're still going to give him assassination is because a bow requires one hand for the bow and one hand for the ammo. So without both hands free, he won't be able to shoot, and that means that it'll be really tedious to go in here when he runs out of ammo and pick stuff up, because then it'll mess up potentially picking ammo up, and it's just, I'd rather just spend the points, man. It's pretty much what it boils down to. Alright, now somewhere I thought there was I guess it's probably right here. Doors of iron. Great rewards can be found behind these doors. To gain access, look carefully for small details and use your wits. Very well. I mean, like, push this button, and then also, though, push this button. We have acquired a whitewood wand, and actually that is our third secret. So, we found everything on this floor. Now this wand does nothing for us, unfortunately, because we don't have a wizard. And you can see our torch is going out. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to take this, and funny thing about a torch is, even if it's going out, it will stay lit on the wall forever. So we'll just put that back sort of where we found it, in a sense. And then let's get out a fresh torch, like so. So another scroll here. Touch to regain health and restore life. Now, we don't actually need any, but much like Grimrock 2, these crystals will fully heal everybody, or resurrect dead characters even, and will save the game here as well for us automatically, which I suppose is nice. Another scroll that we can't use, but we'll take it. We can always just drop these later if we need to anyway. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. I think we've cleared out the first floor. Other floors will probably take longer, to the point where eventually it'll be multiple episodes per floor, maybe even starting with the second floor. But hopefully this is a good introduction to the game and the series, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a good time earning our freedom here in Mount Grimrock. So until next time, my name has been Rojo, and thanks for watching.